I know I haven't really been posting a lot. I've been having a lot going on with my car and everything else. It's really hot right now. I've been working outside, so I've been sweating. And I have videos to edit and stuff, like I've said before. It's been a lot going on. I've been kind of dealing with stuff. You can see I got family things, a lot of stuff going on right now. So I haven't really been editing, and there's new videos I wanted to shoot, but I'm like, I gotta get to these old ones. You can see the beards growing in and everything. So sorry if you're like, hey, where has he been posting? That's why I've had a lot going on. But I wanted to say something about this, and sorry, I had to adjust my arm. The former president, the 45th president, Donald Trump, someone made an attempt on him today. They hit his ear. Saw the picture, and they had the situation happening. And I just want to say, listen, I've said it before. I'm not a fan of Trump, and actually, it's not even the presidency. I just don't like him, but it's not even about his presidency. It was actually prior to the presidency. It's things that he said and stuff I'm not a fan of. This is America, and I think people somewhere along the lines forgot that there are two opposing sides. You can vote for the other side, and it doesn't make you a terrible person because you decided to vote for, or someone voted opposite of you. That's the beauty of the country. That's what we're supposed to be built on. And I know people always do all this political drama, and they make everything a culture war and all this stuff, and it's like, oh, this is Joe Biden's the president, the country's gonna fall apart. And no, things suck. Yeah, did they do the inflation? Is it their fault and he sucks? Sure. When Donald Trump was in office and the whole bug went around, did he handle that well? No. Like, did that suck? Yeah. But through all that, whether you think Donald Trump's the greatest president to ever do it, you think he's the worst president, you're somewhere in between, you don't like Biden, whatever. This is America. There is no reason that you should be attempting on a possible future presidential candidate and a former president's life because you don't agree, or you don't like, or you don't think, or you think there's a problem where he's racist or whatever. Everyone has the right, and I think people need to stop with their political gang stuff because they're all the same. Both sides are terrible. Both sides have their good parts and their bad parts. Both sides are stupid. They don't fix anything. Whether it's a Democrat in office, whether it's a Republican in office, let's be real. Most things do not change. Or if it does change, it goes right back. Because if the Democrat's there, then all of a sudden the Republican comes in, they start writing up the bills to reverse that, and then vice versa, and all this stuff. We have inflation, we got insurance going up, we got everything going up except for paychecks. So whoever is what it is. And I'm getting kind of tired of this rhetoric where because you voted for somebody that says everything about you, maybe you feel the current person is not good. You ever hear the lesser of two evils and all this stuff. And what I mean to say here is stop being stupid. That's stupid. And I'm like, you can not like the other side, you can do this or whatever, and I don't care which side of the aisle you're on. People need to stop taking this stuff and acting like it's a gang war, and it's like, oh, we the Democrats, we the liberals, we all about it. Oh, we the Republicans, we're all about it. No, stop being stupid. They don't care about you. They care about your vote. They care about your money. They don't really care about you. They only care about you so much. So to have the dedication that you're having to the point where you're putting it into everything and every cultural war is kind of ridiculous. And the fact that a former president just had an attempt, that's insane. It's wrong and it's messed up. And I really think that people need to take a step back and really think about what this indicates, what it means. You taking this attempt on him is, and there's people that are joking about it, they're like, yeah, 100%. Oh, you had one job and stuff. And I'm like, so you think that would have resolved whatever issue you had? Maybe another person would have came along and had the same stuff. It could have been DeSantis. Stop and think about just what this indicates. Like, we need to, I get it, the country's frustrated, I get it, people have their fears and stuff, but you need to take a step back and think about why and what this means. And that should have never happened. Like I said, he's at his rally, he's a candidate, and he has every right to say his case and to be voted for, and either not voted in or voted in. That is our American thing. And just because you don't like who was voted in doesn't mean that you should be celebrating him possibly getting taken out. That's not the way. If you're a person that's like, well, I believe in democracy, I believe in all of this, then even if you don't like him, and like I said, I'm vocal, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, I do not condone what that person did in the slightest. I think that was wrong. It was disgusting. It was terrible. And that person and whoever else was involved or whatever, it is completely un-American and it is completely wrong. For everything that I may say, do, or something, I do think that the system is supposed to be what it is. If everyone votes, I don't care if you think Russia did the bots. I don't care. I think that today is another sad day in the United States. That's terrible. I know some people are bringing up the, what's the name, June 6th or whatever 6th thing. Stop. There is no reason that this should have happened. And I think people need to start to remember what we're supposed to be. I'm not saying we're there, not saying we're perfect. There's a lot of issues going on. I get it. But seriously, take a step back. If you're celebrating, take a step back and think about that. You're celebrating a former president, whether you like them or not. You're celebrating a human life almost being snuffed out prematurely. You're celebrating someone just because you don't like them. Is that where we're at now? Where because I do see people do it online with geek stuff and everything. They're like, I don't like this person, and I do it. Like the stuff that happened with J.K. Rowling, where people are like, they're wishing like all types of force multipliers and weaponry and things on her, and like, oh, I want to give this to you because she has an opinion that's opposite of you. Like, there is a level that you need to kind of catch yourself on. You should not wish for somebody to be taken out because you don't like what they are doing, or you don't like something that they say, that it's an opinion that they may have a basis for. So I'm just saying, I'm hoping that this is a terrible one-off and not do that again. Like, that's not America right there. That's a little bit of a stain on the American flag right now. I'm glad that, you know, he's alive, and, you know, they're gonna, you know, help him with his ear and stuff, and I'm glad, because it could have been a lot worse in so many ways. It's one of the lightest, you know, things you could get. Yeah, I know it probably hurt, but compared to like getting hit here or anywhere else, overall I'm glad that he's all right. Because, like I said, for any of my personal feelings, that is something that should never, ever happen in the United States. We are a democracy. We are supposed to be able to vote. We're supposed to have that democratic thing. You're supposed to support your side, support their sides, and do that. That's all I gotta say. Just saying, if you're thinking this was awesome or something, oh, they messed up, they should have got him. I mean, I think you should really take a reflection on that one, because you're the person you like, or if you're like a Joe Biden person, that could happen to him. There's people who are angry about the inflations and everything else, and that could happen, and that wouldn't have been good. So that's all I gotta say. I know I kind of rambled on. It was just, I really just am disgusted by that. I don't think that was good. That was really terrible. Like, America, like, we gotta do better for that. Geek Protagonist, you stay safe, you stay healthy, stay real, and I'll see ya.